toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Badgers will kick it away to start us off. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wolverines offense will go on the attack first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who could make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. With the catch, it's Haynes. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. From the gun, the ground game. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
How about that play by the speed back? We hear about speed backs. He's not the guy that runs in between the tackles. But let me tell you something. When you're trying to catch a guy like that and you're running full speed with everything you have, a lot of times you're just trying to get him to the ground and you're not trying to put a good shot on him. And then all of a sudden they're breaking tackles. Great job of that young man.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, if you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything's done. And you saw it on that play right there. Great job by the defense.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on 4. Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Touchdown, Wolverines. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
And this offense just made their first statement, the first drive. 4th down. What are we going to do? We're going to be aggressive. Not only that, they get the touchdown. They're rewarded. What a hot start for this offense.
And they tacked on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. So Wisconsin's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
Nice job getting outside, right? Those running backs, they get on those tracks, they run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down, try to get an angle, but you can tell the speed sets them up, makes the big play out to the left.
Back to throw, it's Edwards. The sure hands, it's Dupree. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. Quick release on the RPO. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's got an open man. After the filthy move, he's got room. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. The Badgers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Skips away from pressure. Picks up the 1st down and gets down to avoid contact. We've reached the end of the period and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the 1st as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense knew coming into the game, when they get to the red zone, it's going to be tough sledding because it's hard to run, especially against this physical defense. They're one of the top 5 defenses stopping the run. You know, at this area of the field, it's really tough to throw it. Let's see who the more physical side is.
As they come to the line, they've moved him, but they need 1 more yard on 3rd down. Slams ahead. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. They put on the heat and they blocked it. He's got the ball. That one's live. He's at the 50. The 30. He's at the 20. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air, it's Edwards. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And how about this defense, man? You talk about providing a spark and some energy. They make the big interception. I think most importantly, Jesse, set their offense up in ridiculous field position.
And that's one thing this defense practices so much throughout the week, right? It's creating turnovers. They are so opportunistic on that side of the football. And they've got athletes. They've got dudes that are dangerous once they get the ball in their hands. And you saw it right there on that tremendous return.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Here's a heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Dupree. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
And sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get a double.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Badgers need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Back to pass, it's Edwards. Throws to the wideout. Pulls it in. He's loose. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Slings it downfield. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Wolverines now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Oh, better look out. There he goes. And he's dragged down.
That's a good play when you're inside your own 10, running out, trying to get something positive so you don't have to throw out of your end zone and possibly take a safety, and then boom, you pop one. You get big-time space, big-time yardage. Nice job by the offense.
Delivers the stiff arm. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Wide open spaces. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Using his legs to buy some time. That's caught. It's Moore. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls it in. It's Haynes. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. They'll snap it from the 26 on first down. Used the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. On the run, fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's McCulley. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. The Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll open this third quarter with a run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Edwards. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. The quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Badgers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Leaves it with the batter. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Wolverines come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. To throw, it's Underwood. Finds his big tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Dances away to buy time. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play.
Well, he started rolling to his right, and because of that, it allowed the defender some time to close the distance between himself and the intended target, and his speed got him to the point, and he was was able to come away with the pick.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Wants to fire on second down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for room, it's Marshall. He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Wolverines trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Marsh. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Back to pass. It's Underwood. The sure hands. It's Marshall. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. Turning it on. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. They're going to ride this running back. Makes him talk to the hand. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the 2nd level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And, you know, when we talk about great 3rd down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
Quickly out to the tight end. Found a sim on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Michigan! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his man. It's Dupree. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Finds his tight end. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
As a defensive lineman, let me tell you something. This is hunting season. This is when you pin your ears back and you absolutely fly to the quarterback, and you can see it. They know it's pass, and they get it.
He's going to throw deep right side. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores.
It's a seam wide open. They stop him just a link or two short of the first. And, man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Yeah, and that's a great job by this offense. And I'll tell you what, 4th quarter, you have the lead. That's exactly what you want to do. Lean on these guys, run the football, eat that clock.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Quarterback making checks. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quick strike complete. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Smart move to keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on 3rd down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on 3rd.
The Wolverines look to keep this drive humming. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down.
And the offense comes up short on 3rd down, but I tell you what, they've still had a good day. There's so many positives to point to. I'll be interested to see if they go for it here on 4th down. They don't have to. They got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, shown a variety of all kinds of things. Now it's just about how they want to finish.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll leave it with the lone back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Trying the left side. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Finds his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll go to the ground. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out